back in GTA on PS4. All looks about the same. It's a bit different though. That's not normally what my
Hi there.
my company is called.
How can I help you?
Let's get a car, shall we?
Quite a collection
wait.
you've got here.
There's only one garage. Oh, and I've only got 2 cars there. My character got ripped out of existence. Prepare your Fs in the chat. It's gone. It's gone. Fully reset.
Bye.
2013 character that I had from day one, that I was lucky to create on day one with all the issues that GTA had back then. It's gone. No longer exists. All those multi-class endurance championship cars, all those cars that have meant anything to me over the last 7 years, all that collection that I had, all of the work that I was doing, all of that garage sorting,
Scumbag!
all of that garage sorting that I was doing, all of the garage, look at all this, all of these were my garages, all of this that I was sorting out, those hours that I spent sorting out all these garages, getting all these cars ready. I was so close to being done. I just had these last few to go. It's all gone. You guys were here watching me, the amount of time we spent on these streams sorting out those garages. The amount of hours that I spent sorting out those garages, and it's all gone. It's absolutely typical, isn't it, that the one time I decide to actually do a glitch in this game is the one time that they just wipe everything. It's just gone. I actually did the apartment glitch. Like, I did it on my second character, but they don't just wipe the second character. They wipe everything. So it was just, it's all gone. Everything gone. 7 years of character, all the cars, all the properties, all that time and investment just wiped out. That garage tour that people have been wanting, this is it. This is the last bit of footage. This is from the stream a few weeks ago. This is the last bit of footage that we'll ever have of that garage tour.
Oh, what a scumbag!
It's absolutely not meant to be. People have been wanting me to do an updated garage tour for 2014, and I'd been working on it
I chose
for so long.
I'd rather have the carbonara.
I'd been working on it for so long, so many hours trying to sort out all these garages to do that garage tour that people have been wanting since 2014. And it's just not meant to be. There's been so many things stopping me from doing that garage tour over the years. Just never getting around to doing it, or, new cars coming out and my garages were never fully sorted. It's just not meant to be. The one time I was finally getting on top of all my garages, and it's just not meant to be. So yeah, I mean, I take full responsibility for it. There's nothing I can say. I did the glitch and I got punished for it. The thing is, the last week especially, but the last few years, I suppose, have sort of taught me that there's so many more important things in life than this. Xerxes, obviously, as you guys know, lost her dog last week. I was supporting her with that, and a few people over the last few months have actually reached out to me and let me know that people who used to watch my stuff have passed away for various reasons, from like long-term illnesses or COVID-19, and you know, they were friends who watched together and things like that, and you know, they can no longer do that anymore because they're not here. So that's kind of, you know, it has affected me in a certain way to be hearing those kind of stories from people. And it's just, it's you know, there's so many more important things than this. But yeah, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't sad. It is, you know, it is sad to see all this work and all this time and all this effort and all this investment gone in just, you know, from one mistake, I guess, one bad choice, the one time I decided to actually participate in one of these things, and this is the time they decided to go hard on it. In the end, it's not going to really affect anything that we do, you know, apart from that garage tour video. Everything's going to continue as normal. They haven't actually reset. They don't, when they do these character resets, they don't reset shark card money. Well, they give you back your shark card money. So I actually had $53 million on my character that I'd had from over 7 years of buying shark cards. Actually, in 2014, when I did the original stock vehicle testing, people helped me with shark cards to
what a scumbag!
To be able to buy all the cars, to upgrade them so that I could test them, because I didn't have the money back then to be able to do it in the game or in real life. So people actually, you know, even I had a small community back then of a couple of thousand subscribers, but people were kind enough to donate to help me buy shark cards to test all the cars. So, you know, and I have periodically bought shark cards over the years. I haven't done it for many years now. But I've probably, you know, on this character, there must be like a couple of $500, $600, $700 of shark cards in this game that I obviously still have the money for. It's not going to be able to make me buy back everything that I had. You know, I probably need, I don't know, $500 million or something to buy all the cars back, all the properties back. I'm never going to be able to do that again, and I never have the time to do that. It's not, you know, it's not going to be something that I'm ever going to do. And I'm never going to ask you guys to donate so I can buy shark cards. Never. You know, it's not going to happen at this stage. But, you know, it's just a shame that it's all gone. I'm going to, like I said, it's not going to affect anything that we do. We're still going to be able to do the races. We're still going to be doing G-Threads, track showcases, things like that. This PS4 account that was my main character, that's literally just going to be a testing mule. It's just going to be for testing vehicles. That's all I'm going to buy a car, test it, sell it. That's literally it. I'll have a few cars on every character to race with, like I have on Xbox One and PC. And that's it. That's all it will be. I've basically lost any investment, you know, any investment in maintaining a character. I had my Xbox and PC characters that they were just for the sake of, you know, they were just there so I could play with you guys. If it was up to me, I'd probably just have one platform, but I'd choose to split up my gameplay across all three platforms so that I can play with as many of you guys as possible, regardless of what platform you're on. But the PS4 character has always been my day one from Xbox 360 character that I've taken all the way through from the last 7 years. And now that doesn't exist. I don't have any reason to stay invested in a character anymore. You know, I don't have any reason to build up a character, or I'm not going to go back and, you know, build this up again. It's going to take far too long, and I don't care enough at this point anymore. So it's a shame in that respect, but we're still going to be able to do the content that we are. It's just I don't have, you know, they reset. Yes, Nos, they reset your level. Everything is completely reset on one of these character resets. Level, money, cars, properties. You just basically you create a new character, and you know you're plunked into the middle of Los Santos with nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build up the stamina again for G-Fred. To be honest, if it wasn't for you guys and the things that we do on these streams, the fun that we have on making, the fun that I have making videos, and the fun that I have with you guys in streams and the races that we do, I'd probably never touch the game again after this. It is a complete. I can totally understand anybody who would never bother anymore, you know, because yeah, it's 7 years. You do one mistake, or to be fair, look, all right, let's do this. All cards on the table, right? I've made my money in GTA in 3 main ways. So most of it, I would say, has actually been legit. It had, criminal mastermind challenge, running businesses. I had all the businesses, things like that. Most of it has been legit. Some of it, like I said, 53 million of it has been from shark cards, as I said earlier, and then some of it every now and then. This was more back in the early days, has been from a little bit of glitching. Axel, I think it was, helped me with some card duping when the Elegy Retro was the thing to have. Like, we're talking years ago now. I haven't done any kind of glitching or duping or anything like that for years. And I guess this just came at the perfect moment, because I was like at that point where I just bought all the cars from this DLC. Constantly having to buy all these cars, upgrade them to test them. Even though I sell them back again, I still lose out on half of the money. And when they're giving us $1.3 million SUVs that I have to buy and test, that does deplete on my money. And then this glitch came along basically at the perfect time. If the glitch is too easy, don't do it. That's exactly right. Obviously, that's the thing. It feels like this has punished the ignorant rather than the actual main offenders of glitching and things like that. It's the people who might have seen this on a YouTube video, or I think it didn't this like spread on TikTok and stuff like that. People who, because it was such an easy thing to do in terms of like the glitches there, and that's half the reason that I did it. It was so easy, and I was at that point where I was working out, I'm going to have to start figuring out, how to make money at some point. Where I was planning to run businesses and maybe run some heists and stuff like that in preparation for
scumbag.
New cars. But then this happened to drop. I think someone posted the video of it in Discord, and I was like, that's easy. And to be honest, back when I did like glitches every now and then, it used to be a little bit different. You never used to get reset or anything for glitches. Glitches tended to be like Rockstar's fault, because it's on them. If you use something like a mod on, like, you're doing something external to the game, people got punished for it. But for glitches, you might get a money wipe or something, but you would never be quite reset. I never expected to have my character fully reset. If I thought that was a possibility, I wouldn't have done it, of course. But that shows that I was ignorant. They adjusted the terms of service about a year or so ago, so I have come to understand. But obviously, I was ignorant to that. I didn't know, and that seems like it's people who, like me, in that situation, that's being punished from this. Those who do card duping all the time or something like that. They probably knew not to touch this because it's going to be resulting in reset to something. So you've probably still got people doing all sorts of glitches even. I mean, Jesus, they say that the reason that they've reset everybody is because they want to keep a fair environment and all that kind of stuff. What kind of bullshit is that? There's God mode glitches that have been in the game for months that they're still in there. Never punish anybody for who do it. Never actually do anything in terms of patching the glitches. The modding on PC, I don't even need to talk about that. It's so bad, the modding on PC. People are walking around, Noss even said it in the chat earlier, people get a mod menu, mod themselves billions of dollars, walking around with billions of dollars and flying all over the place, teleporting all over the place on PC, nothing ever happens. And then as soon as there's a money glitch on console, they come down hard on it. It does feel, you know, a little bit disproportionate, I think. You know, there was no escalation. There was no sort of, okay, we'll roll back your character. We'll roll back your character to a point before the glitch. And here's a message saying, if you do anything like this again, your character's going to get reset. Like, if that had happened, say, as an example, I would have been like, okay, I am never touching a glitch again. I'm not even going to take the risk. But it's probably that it's the people like me who that sort of message would have worked on.
Will you do it?
That are the ones who actually ended up getting done with this the most. The ignorant people are the people who didn't know or didn't expect quite this level of that message came after the Leicester glitch. See, I don't know I don't even know the Leicester glitch. That's what I mean. Like that's my ignorance of glitching. So, you know, that's my bad, I suppose. But what am I meant to do? The airport plane thing. I remember hearing about that, actually. Was that where you went to like a hangar in the airport and like spun around or something? I don't know. I never did it. That's what I mean. I haven't touched glitching in this game for years. Like, I'm so out of the loop with anything like that, and this one was just so easy. The apartment glitch, that I thought, well, I'm in need of some money. I'm gonna need more money for more cars. I was thinking about. I was, you know, I guess it comes to a pressure situation that I get to the point where I'm like, I need to do something at some point. All right, I'll do this one. But obviously, it was the wrong decision to make. What was the apartment glitch? I heard about that. It's easy, but that's it. So the apartment glitch, it was basically, to be honest, it was more of an oversight by Rockstar. You weren't actually glitching anything. You were just playing the game normally, just in a certain way. All you did was sell an apartment or sell a garage, leave the session, go back into a new session, and buy a different garage, and then sell it again. Leave, go back in, buy another garage. Literally, that was it. Like, there was no like trying to get the timing right or anything to glitch the game into doing something. It was literally just you're doing something that the game freely allowed you to do as a you know, as part of the natural gameplay. Rockstar just messed up, and the act of selling one of those garages gave you the sale price for one of the CEO office apartments instead. And, you know, to me, that's on Rockstar. At least in my mind, glitching has kind of always been on Rockstar a little bit. It's like, you know, they're the ones who, it's their oversight that caused this to happen. Whereas, you know, it's not as if it's a mod. It's not as if someone's getting an external program and hacking into the game like you see on PC. But, you know, what you know, what can I do? I can't do anything about it. It was an error. It was an error in judgment on my part. I can't say anything other than that. If I'd known that this was a possibility, I wouldn't have done it. And it does feel like it was a little bit much in terms of the repercussions. There was no sort of escalation about it, but I also can't say that, you know, I did something that wasn't allowed and I got punished for it. you know, that's how it is. It's just a shame in the end, I suppose. It's just a shame that so many memories from the last 7 years, it's all gone. It's just all gone. It's all been snapped out of existence. A slight error in judgment, and a bit of ignorance on my part over how things have changed in this respect, I guess. And it's all gone. I've only got myself to blame, but that's it. I genuinely didn't think it would be quite this severe, to be honest. But, you know, I will get over it. Like I said, there's worse things in the world to worry about. And we're still going to be able to...
He's an absolute scumbag!
We're still going to be able to do the sort of things that we do. You know, we're still going to be able to do these things. I guess at the minute I'm switching between sort of being fairly philosophical about it to being sad and angry that my character's gone, but you know, eventually I'll just get to the point where I'm just going to continue like I have done on the other two platforms, where I just don't really care about my character, and I'm just using it as a platform to do some racing, making some videos, you know, things like that. It's just a shame. Yeah, I guess sometimes you don't realize how much something matters until it's gone. And this has been one of those situations, I think. But, you know, it is what it is. It's all gone now, and I've just got to deal with it. If anything, this just finally makes GTA 100% a job for you. That's true. I have been thinking that maybe there's a point where I need to, like, maybe this is a time where I need to take a little step back, maybe start playing 5M more or something, playing some other games more, you know, because the investment that I had has gone, just completely eradicated. So, and I have no interest in building it back up again.
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
The amount of hours that it would take to get the money to build everything back up, to buy everything again, the amount of hours it took just to mod up the cars that I already had, you know, it's too much. So I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, 7 years of building up a character snapped out of existence. Never mind. I need to do races to unlock some of the modifications, right? This has been so long. Don't I need to... Oh no, turbo is unlocked. Oh, maybe they've stayed unlocked. I thought you needed to... Oh, spoiler. Oh, the spoilers.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Oh, I've got to get to rank 63 to unlock the... Okay, the open wheel testing might take a bit of time. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Ah, oh, that's so frustrating. Is it level 100 for maximum armor as well? It's been so... like I said, I did all... This isn't... 2014 was when I got auto... Oh yeah, level 100. I'm probably going to need... I'm probably going to need help. A few of you guys have already said... I've seen it in the chat.
Such a huge boost from...
A few of you guys have said, you know, you can help. We can help you by giving you the cars for you to test, and I appreciate that. So I'll probably have to do that. It just you know, this isn't going to stop me doing anything that I would normally do. It's just making it a little bit harder.
Life is hard when
It's
you're
just making it a little bit more difficult, a few more hoops to jump through, things taking a little bit more time than they normally would. And yeah, like I said, it's just a shame. Just a shame. And yeah, we don't need... That's what I was saying. Like, we don't need... I don't need the cars for the racing that we do in GTA, because we can use GTA mode. It's more that, like, this is the final nail in the coffin of any investment and interest I had in maintaining my character in this game. This was the character that I was thinking to transfer over to PS5 as well. Who cares? That's all I could think to name when I was buying this office. That's all I could think to put as the name. Because I just think, what? I don't care anymore. I do not care about any of my characters. What I care about more is making the content. I think that's what I've always cared about more, making the content for you guys, but at least I had one character, my main character from day one.
Just give me the word and I'll make it happen.
That, that I had some, element of attachment to. At least I had that to keep me invested in the regular part of the game. But whereas now that's gone, so it's literally just, it's all about you guys. It's all about making fun content, doing some great races, continuing to be on all the platforms so that we can race with you guys as much as possible. It's even more about that now. It's only about that now. So yeah,